absolutely terrible. Assalamu alaikum, this is Mohammad from MuslimCEO.com. Today I'm going to be sharing with you one huge mistake that charities are making every single day, and how by changing this one mistake it will revolutionize not only how they operate but their actual bottom line numbers, inshallah. So think about this. You give money to a charity, like you choose something. It's Ramadan right now, so you choose a charity and you give money to it, right? So you give it, alhamdulillah, you feel good. If you give it with the right intentions, you give it, you feel good, and you've done your part, right? Now, at that point, most charities just take your money, say thank you very much, and then inshallah they'll go and use it wisely. And that's it. That's where the circle ends, right? So the big mistake that charities are making is not actually communicating with you, like communicating effectively with the donors when they've taken their money. Because, you know, for charity, it's very different to normal products. When you're buying something, usually when you're buying something, you end up with something physically, right? But when it comes to donations, it's more of a feeling. But that doesn't mean that you cannot end up with something physically. So my recommendation to charities is to actually keep in touch with your donors, but don't do it in a very, very like double-handed way where you're keeping in touch really just to get more money. And I wanted to share with you like a really good example of this, because I just opened a letter today and I got this, and I thought it was a really good example for you and for other charities. So this here is a certificate of appreciation. So alhamdulillah, I've donated to Muslim Aid in the past and stuff, right? So they basically sent me a certificate of appreciation, which basically, you know, says thank you so much. This is to acknowledge that you did this. Now, alhamdulillah, this is like a really great thing to do, right? Because they've spent time, money and effort to kind of reach out to me. Now, at the same time, a lot of charities do stuff like this, but what they'll do is they'll actually send like a brochure with me and saying, all right, give me more money now, right? And so you feel like, oh, right, is that why you said thanks? Yeah, because you actually wanted more money. So now what's different about this is that there was no brochure in there. And I was expecting a brochure. So I was like, these guys are going to send me a brochure and they're going to ask me to give more money now, which I don't mind. You know, of course, they need money and stuff. It's a good cause. But what I found in there was this now. So now there's a card here that says, 15 years on, you're still saving lives, right? So thank you, the Jamaat Muslim Aid and stuff like that. So I got this card, and then when I opened it, it's like, you know, there's a handwritten card in there. So it says, "Dear Mohammed, you're amazing. You've changed so many lives. We couldn't have survived. We couldn't have helped the world's neediest people without you. From the bottom of our hearts, thank you, Muslim Aid team." Right? So instead of me getting another brochure, they sent me more appreciation. And then now I'm like, you know what? This is not just like a printed kind of card that they've sent me, right? Someone's actually taken the time to actually write the whole message out for me in handwriting, right? This is like, I can't think about it yourself. When was the last time you received like a handwritten note from someone? So this really makes me feel like, wow, I am appreciated, and these guys are really doing this. So a cool side note, right? Look at this. Doesn't it look like they're all nudist? Like the world's nudist. I'm like, my wife saw this and she's like, what have you been doing with these guys that they're writing about nudists? Anyway, the point is that I think this is an amazing example of how to show appreciation to your donors, how to take time to think about them, how to actually give back to them without making another request and then making another ask. And really think about it. Like when you receive this stuff and you look at this appreciation, but like, what does it make you think? It's like, it's making me think, well, you know what, I need to donate to a charity. It's going to be, maybe it's the 27th night tonight. Where do I donate to? Right? It's very timely in the time that they sent it. So just, even though they haven't asked me for money, in my mind, I'm starting to think, you know what, it would be good to give Muslim Aid money. Why? Because as human beings, when we're appreciated for something, we usually do more of that activity. So hopefully this is a really, really important reminder and something that will benefit, inshallah, the charity, because first of all, it's from the sunnah that we give thanks. You know, you thank the people for what they've done, so they're actually fulfilling that. And then on top of that, inshallah, it will benefit them by making their relationship with their donors stronger, and inshallah have more money as well. So the one thing that I would advise everyone to do, and of course you can apply this in your business as well, that's great, of course you can apply that in your business as well, is actually keep a strong relationship with your people and make sure that you show them appreciation. Jazakallah khair for watching. If you haven't already done so, please go to MuslimCEO.com, where you can get the free training for Muslim organizations and Muslim businesses, and inshallah we'll speak soon. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.